everyone, good morning. It is Wednesday, May 20th, 2020. When I was writing that out, I was like, oh, 2020. So happy Wednesday. Hope everyone's doing well. Yesterday was, it was a nice day, but very, very windy. I was going to do some planting in the afternoon, but I decided it was just too windy. I spoke to most of you during our Zoom meetings yesterday, and you said that almost everyone had gotten their bags. So if you did not get your bag yet, please send me a message and I'll help you kind of arrange another pickup time, because yesterday was our time for our class. So I hope everyone went through your bags and you found any field trip money. As you can tell, I'm worried about the field trip money. And I'm also worried about the Kid Who Ran for President book, which is over there. So make sure you have both of those things. I actually might do a poll and see if you got your bag or not. So, and then we'll figure it out from there. Alrighty, so we have some shout outs today. IXL was a little light yesterday. As of this taping, we had Ali with 136 questions, Christian with 112 questions, Charlie with 104 questions, Ashley P with 106 questions, and Owen was our big winner for yesterday with 174 questions. So keep at it. Today, I believe there's 3 different lessons in the math section. Generation Genius, although there seems to be a bit of a glitch yesterday, for some reason there was no online quiz. Some of you found it after multiple attempts, and then others of you couldn't find it. So it's all right. It's a new program. We're just kind of learning it. But I did get some more feedback from Alice, Charlie, and Jonathan, who all love it. And Jonathan wrote he's in first place. So I'm not sure what that meant. So, because remember, I don't see what you see. So let me know, Jonathan, what that means. All right, but I'm glad that you really love it. So I've heard from a little less than half of you, and you all have raving reviews of it. I wanted to show you this book. It comes highly recommended from Amelia and her sister. They said, I asked Amelia, she said she loved it. And I said, is it as good as Edward Tulane? And she said, no, but it's a close second. So I ordered it on Amazon. I'm going to read it. I will keep you updated, and maybe this will be our next read aloud. So I'll let you know. All right, so our Zoom schedule, we have small group again today. So 10:30 is red group, 11:30 is orange group, and 12:30 is yellow group. So please, everyone, attend. You need to be bringing your main idea and details graphic organizer that you worked on yesterday for ELA. So main idea and details graphic organizer that you worked on yesterday for ELA, for Ecology for Kids. And well, that's what we'll be reviewing in the groups. Tomorrow is our whole class Zoom meeting, and we're going to be sharing our journal entries, which is what you're going to write about today. And I'll talk a little bit more about that in a second. So tomorrow, whole group. And then Field Trip Friday, where will we be going? We'll see. I'll announce it on Thursday. I'll announce it. All right, it's tomorrow. All right, 5 things for today. You have the next 2 chapters in Blackwater Swamp. Hey, send me some feedback. I didn't hear any feedback about the story, so let me know. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Give me some feedback. I remember, it's a little, I'm in my own little bubble here sometimes. So if I don't hear from you, I don't know what's going on. So please send me some feedback on Blackwater Swamp. ELA, today you're going to be writing a journal entry. Now you can choose your own topic, or you can choose one of the ideas from, I'm like a mess here. My blister popped on my finger. My poison ivy is bad. All right, sorry. So you can choose your own entry for your journal today. And if you picked up your bag from school, then you have your writer's notebook. So right in there. And in the back of your writer's notebook are all those ideas. I attached it to the ELA page just in case. Or you can come up with your own topic. The only thing is, it needs to be 6 to 8 sentences minimum. So some of you did not come close to that last week. You wrote 3 sentences. So we really want to develop better writing skills. Fourth grade, a paragraph is not 3 or 4 sentences. It's not even 5 sentences. It should be 6 to 8 well-developed sentences. So that's what your goal is, 6 to 8 sentences or more. So that's ELA. We're going to be sharing the journal entries tomorrow in our whole group. So please do a good job on it. And I don't think anyone should write about what we're doing in quarantine. I think that topic has been exhausted. We have done videos in Flipgrid about it. We heard about it last week in journals. We also heard about it when we first got together on our first whole group meeting. Like, we've talked about it. We're checking in every day. I know what everyone's doing. And you've been sending me pictures of what you're doing. So something different than what I'm doing in quarantine. All right, math is 13-5. It's equivalence with metric units with capacity and mass. And capacity is like how much something holds, like liquid. Liters, milliliters, and mass we did in science, so grams, kilograms. So this really should be a little bit of a review because we did do it in science in the beginning of the year. We have those, remember those little gram weights? They were colored and they kind of fit together. I think they were 1, 2, 3. I would think they're hexagon shapes. I think they had 6 sides, I think. Or some, maybe they actually only had 4 sides. I forget. But they're like almost like a diamond shaped and they fit together, different colors. So if you think back, you might remember that. Science, we're going to try Generation Genius again today. I know there was a problem yesterday with the quiz. It's just a new program. I can't see your version. And when I went on it, I didn't see the quiz either. I couldn't find it. Where some of you were able to find it, I could not. I ended up not being able to find it. But it was there. Like when I assigned it, it was there. So I'm going to try again to make sure today's has a quiz. And I'll give you an update in our small groups if there's a problem again. Or you can give me the update. It's always helpful if we figure out these problems when we're together in the small group Zoom. So on Zoom days, it's a good idea maybe to get up, I'm not saying early, but maybe a little earlier so you can kind of get a head start on the day's activities. In social studies, we're going to be learning about famous New Yorkers. And this is going to be, I'm giving you a sneak preview into Sunday Fun Day. Sunday Fun Day is going to be to choose a famous New Yorker, someone who either was born and raised here or who moved here afterwards. Like Hillary Clinton is in our book, and she was not born in New York, but she ended up moving here after her husband, Bill Clinton, was president. They ended up coming back after he was president, they moved to New York. And she lived here, and then she became senator, New York State senator. So it doesn't have to be someone who was born here, but it could be someone who moved here as an adult and then lived here and contributed to New York somehow. So the Sunday Fun Day activity is going to be to choose a famous New Yorker and do a Flipgrid video on them. Or, actually, no, it's not a Flipgrid. It's an iMovie. You could do a trailer or a movie. And I know you guys love the iMovie when we worked on it. And the trailers are so easy to do, and they look so fantastic. So I hope we have more participants in Sunday Fun Day this week. And there are a lot of famous New Yorkers out there. All you need to do with a parent's guidance is type into Google famous New Yorkers and see who comes up. So it would be great to do an iMovie or an iMovie trailer on them. But that's the sneak preview for Sunday. So I hope you all have a great day. I will see each and every one of you at Zoom. If you're not going to make Zoom for a reason, please send me a message or have your parent email me, because otherwise I'll just worry that something happened to you. So just make sure you reach out to me so I know. So there's a couple of people missing yesterday, but I heard from them or their parent to let me. I think it was just 2 people, and I heard from both of them. So just out of not to have Mr. Schneider worry about you, please send me a message. Alrighty. And one last thing. So when my dad passed away, the teachers at Abbey took up a collection. That's what they do. They take up a collection of money and then they get you something. So they gave me a couple of restaurant gift certificates, and then they gave me a Visa gift card. And I don't know if anyone remembers Mrs. Harrington. So she's my very good friend, and she sent me a Visa gift card as well. And I used it to buy, remember I told you I had chopped down trees last week. I had them taken down. So I obviously have to replace them. And I bought a beautiful pink dogwood tree. Now one of the trees that we cut down, my father hated. And he was a farmer and he loved planting and gardening and all that. It was like his thing. Him and I did that everything around here we did together. So, I'm gonna cry. So I went and I picked out a beautiful pink dogwood tree and we planted it on my front lawn today. Red Group actually got to see it in action. They were doing it. I was so excited. I brought my computer over to show them. And it made me think of a science that we did, Simple Machines, because the root was gigantic. It was like the size of like an end table in your house. And there was 3 guys, they could not get it off the truck. So they ended up pulling the truck up to the lawn and still they couldn't get it off. Like it was like really right next to the hole that they had dug. But then they used pieces of wood to make a ramp. Simple Machines, right? To help you do your work. And then they rolled the root, which was like a huge root ball, down the ramp and basically just rolled it into the hole. So it's so pretty. I love it. So now every time I see it, I'll think of my dad. And when it blooms, it'll be great. And the 4th grade teachers also sent me a beautiful flowering bush. It's called a hydrangea. And I had it in my kitchen for a while. And then when the weather got warmer, and I planted it outside too. So that's a really pretty blooming bush as well. Big blue pom-poms. So that was what was happening in my world yesterday. And that's it. So I hope you have a good day. I'll see you all Zoom. Alrighty, I'll see you in a bit. Bye.